Assignment 8, the rewrite of the glass ceiling. Whether you think you can do a thing or not, you are right. This was stated by Henry Ford in the early 1900s. The time era was the rise for men. Today is a different story. Women work hard to provide for their families or themselves. They are in every occupation within the workforce. It is important that women in the workforce are recognized as equals, as we eliminate stereotypes that have been around for generations. The discriminating barrier against women may be what others think of as transparent, but at the same time, it is so solidified that it's able to stop women and its representatives from proceeding forward throughout the management hierarchy. The issue needs to be recognized by more people. We must change the way women are viewed in the job world. The phrase glass ceiling refers to an invisible barrier that prevents someone from further achieving success. Most often heard in the highest levels of power in the workplace, according to Linda Napozowski. Women's suffrage was the start to the change in women's attitude. The theory was based on the grassroots movement, and from there it grew, and women were finally granted the right to vote on August 6, 1920. So began the march to the glass ceiling and the feminist movement. For the last half of the century, women's ideals shifted from the kitchen to the boardroom. The issue arose as more women joined the workforce but were not allowed equal pay. By World War II, women were needed in manufacturing jobs to take the place of men. After the men returned, women realized they enjoyed working. Women wanted the choice of either working or staying home. Over the next 50 years, more women decided that housework was a part-time rather than a full-time job. Today, women still make 77 cents for every dollar that men make doing the same work, as stated by Forbes magazine. Due to the high cost economic times, now it's required to have 2 incomes within a household. The break of glass ceiling is essential for women to receive equal pay in order to achieve success. Not everyone shares this viewpoint. There are some that hold true to an outdated philosophy. Some think that women belong in the home rather than in the working field. This opposing view maintains the opinion females should stay home to raise the next generation. According to John Cassidy, despite the viewpoint, most men in the workforce feel women are not equal to them. Women do not have the experience needed to be in a certain job profession. Also, women at any time may become pregnant and have to take time off. As Sheryl Sandberg says, women are being too self-effacing or moderating our career ambitions before we have children, not because we want to, but because we have to. Women should be able to pursue their passions if they want. This should no longer be a status of it, and we should not be held as lower than equal to our male counterparts. Today, the equal pay average for women compared with the average pay for men has not changed in more than a decade. Lisa Matz noted that in 2014, the U.S. Census Bureau barely revealed that the gender pay gap had budged in over a year, from 23 to 22 cents. Statistics prove that there is still a glass ceiling. Yes, more women are starting to rise to top management positions, adapting the attitude that other women should have the same opportunity. Another viewpoint comes from DebateWise article. Does the glass ceiling still exist? Stating the glass ceiling is removed if women choose to not have children, but this is hardly encouraging. As a woman who would rather focus on a career than starting a family, I find this truly offensive, as well as Sommer's argument that women are drawn to caring professions. As an international business major, I aspire to be among the non-caring profession. Having a family is not a top priority. Am I wrong because of what I choose? I'm still part of a minority, therefore a part of the glass ceiling. I'm a part of a group that deals with a bunch of men still sitting around the boardroom table making all of the decisions pointed out by the feminist majority board. DebateWise also claims the glass ceiling concept seems obsolete faced with the tangled reality of women in the workplace in the wake of feminism. They also go on to add that women in the workplace are passive female voices, and politics certainly set to continue in a male-dominant fashion. Then why has Hillary Clinton become a primary candidate for the 2016 elections? Viewpoints such as the notion women are not superior nor equal to men, therefore they must be paid less. They also continue that feminism was necessary in certain fields. Men have allowed and helped much of what has happened to help feminism thus far. Now they say that feminism has overstayed its welcome. Globally, it's obvious that men are not seeing women the way they used to, which I believe is a good thing. The definition of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. It is not enough to just want to break the glass ceiling. We want to shatter it. Women face backlash every day in the workforce. Women must have twice as many credentials and internships as men. It takes females twice as long to get an interview as our male counterparts. I was fortunate enough to be raised by a very intelligent woman who gave me a unisex name. I am Taylor for a reason. When I walk into a boardroom for an interview, they do not know if they are expecting a man or a woman to walk through that door. Most women do not get this lucky. This should not be an issue women should have to worry about. The barrier between men and women needs to be dissolved. In summary, there is controversy over the issue. Women today are paid less than their male counterparts. They're unable to achieve the level of success in their specific job field. The general viewpoint is women are looked down upon. Even when there have been laws passed to try helping women to break through, there is more that needs to be done. Women should have equal pay and opportunities to rise above in the workplace. By becoming equal to men, it will break away from the outdated view, bringing a lasting, empowering effect on how men and women view a strong working female. More women are stepping up and speaking out at the issue. Feminists are rising, and not all of them are women. Men can help break the opinions of the old school viewpoints too. Consequently, women want to be seen as equals. The final step in doing so is breaking the glass ceiling.